it from top, and I'm just making it to 15%. Also, I wanna set the class name from here, so this time I wanna use the first one. Let's go inside Elementor and paste the class name within this field. And you know the z-index term, so here I'm setting the z-index value to 5, and then other elements z-index value, for example this heading, so just go under advanced tab, I'm setting its z-index value to 7. Also with this container, so it cannot go over this anytime. For that reason, to keep safe, just select it, go under its advanced tab, and I'm adding here the higher z-index number again, so I'm putting here 7. Cool. Let's now close the navigator, and so far whatever we have done with the home page, to save it, let's now click on this green update button. So we are almost done with the home page. Now we just need to check how our website is looking on the mobile device and tablet devices, which means we just need to check the responsiveness of our website. And by using Elementor Page Builder, making any website or web page responsive is super easy. So first of all, if I want to check how our website is looking on tablet device, then from here you can see a responsive mode icon. I'm just clicking there. Now here at the top we can see 3 icons. One is desktop, which we already have made, and then here's the tablet icon, and here is the mobile icon. So first I'm going to the tablet device. So here right now our website is looking like it on tablet devices. So let's now start from this banner area. So in the banner area you see everything is looking great, but I think we just need to reduce the font size of this heading. So first of all, I'm selecting this heading widget. Now let's go under its style tab, and here I'm opening the typography. Now have a look here. On the side we can see a little tiny tablet icon. So only for the tablet device I wanna reduce its font size to 46 pixel. So have a look, this 46 pixel of font size only be applied on the tablet device. If we go back to the desktop device, you see it's now the bigger font size like before. And if we again go back to the tablet device, you see it's only getting on the tablet devices. So on the tablet device, the banner area looks great. Let's now scroll down. In the next section, we can also reduce the font size of this heading. So let's select it. Only for the tablet device, go under style tab. From here, the title, let's go to its typography. So here, only for the tablet device, I'm making its font size to 42 pixel instead of 52 pixel. Alright, let's now scroll down. You see it looks kinda messy. So first of all, I'm selecting their parent container, this one, and let's go under its advanced tab. On the desktop we have given here 100 pixel of padding, but on the tablet device I'm reducing it to 20 pixel of padding. So right now it looks decent, but also I wanna reduce the padding of this inner container. So I'm selecting the first one, go under its advanced tab, and here I'm making the padding to 20. Let's do the same with others. So I'm selecting the second one, go under advanced tab, I'm making the padding to 20 pixel. Also with the third one, go under advanced tab, and I'm making the padding to 20 pixel as well. Right now this area looks great on tablet device. Next, let's scroll down. Everything is looking great, but we cannot see the client logos. So just click over this widget, and here on the tablet device, instead of 6, I wanna display 4 logos. So I'm selecting 4. Now at the same time we can see 4 logos only on the tablet devices. Alright, let's now scroll down. Actually we also want to reduce the size of this heading. So again, just select it, go under its style tab, open the title, and from the typography I'm making its font size to 42 pixel. So right now it's also looking great on tablet device. Let's now scroll down. Here everything is looking great, but similar like before, select it, go under style tab, open the title, and here I'm making its font size to 42 pixel. And here you see this area is looking kind of busy. So for that reason, first of all I'm selecting it. This is basically the tabs, I mean Elementor tabs. So here on the left side, if you have a look, it says responsive settings. So I'm opening it, and here the breakpoint, instead of mobile I'm just setting it to tablet. So on the tablet device, it's now looking like it. So if I click on web design, the web design work will go under this web design tab. If I click on branding, the branding projects go under this branding tab. So on the tablet device, it's now also looking great. Now let's scroll down. Here we have got our testimonial area. So similar like before, just select it, go under its style tab. From the title, let's open the typography. I'm changing its font size to 42 pixel. Other than that, everything is looking great. By the way, don't worry about this footer and about this header, because we will work with this header and footer later. Now I just wanna check how our website is looking on mobile devices. So from top, I'm clicking on mobile. So here on the mobile device, the banner area looks kind of busy. So we need to add some space at the top and bottom. So let's just select the main container, I mean the parent container. Now go under its advanced tab, and only on the mobile device I wanna reduce the padding. So here, first of all, I'm making the padding to 20 pixel. But now let's unlink it, because at the top I wanna add more. So here at the top I'm adding 60 pixel of padding top. And also I wanna reduce the font size of this heading more on the mobile devices. So here I'm selecting it. Let's go under style tab, from here typography, and only for the mobile device I'm changing its font size to 36 pixel. So right now it looks decent on mobile devices as well. Let's now scroll down. Here we can see the image. Let's now click over this image, because I think we need to add some space at the top only on the mobile device. So here with the image, first of all, I'm just unlinking the margin, and here at the top I'm just adding 30 pixel of margin top with this image. And also, if you remember, on the desktop we have given this image alignment to the right side, but on the mobile device, let's now go under content. Here you see the little mobile tiny icon. So whatever alignment I will set here, that will be applicable only for mobile devices. So on the mobile device, I want this to be centered. That's why I'm selecting here centered. Let's now scroll down. I also wanna reduce the font size of this heading. So let's just select it, go under style tab, open the title, and from the typography, only for the mobile devices, I'm reducing its font size to 32 pixel. Let's now scroll down. These areas are looking great on mobile device already. And here we cannot see the logos again. So just click over it. And for the mobile device, I wanna display here only 2 or 3 images or logos. So here I'm just selecting 2. So when people will browse this website from their mobile device, they can only see 2 logos at a time, and as it's a carousel, so the next images will appear after this. Okay, so let's now scroll down, and here everything is looking great. Also I wanna reduce the font size, so select it, go under style tab, open the title. From here typography, I'm just reducing it to 32 pixel, and then everything is looking great. And here we can do one thing, because here at the top the space is looking huge. So let's just select this container, go under its advanced tab, only on the mobile device. First of all, I'm just making the padding to 20, and then unlink it, because at the top I wanna add 60. Also at the bottom, let's add 60 pixel of padding. Other than that, here we can do another thing. We can just remove this space from left side. So select this one, and first of all, we can just reduce the font size from here. So again, I'm making it to 32 pixel. Also I wanna remove this space from left side, so go under advanced tab, and here padding, I'm making it to 0. So right now it looks decent. And let's scroll down. Everything is looking great on mobile device. Let's scroll down. Also I want to reduce the font size of this heading. Select it. From under title, let's go to typography, and I'm changing it to 32 pixel. And all these single testimonials are looking great. So we are done with the responsiveness of our home page. So we can just move to the desktop, and we can just click on this top right X to get rid of this responsive option. And to save everything, don't forget to click on this green update button. Next, I want to create our About Us page, and to do that, first of all, we need to go back to our WordPress dashboard. But here, I just want to keep open this home page within the Elementor Page Builder, because we will be needing some elements, because we will be copying some elements from home page and paste that on our About Us page. For that reason, I'm not closing this home page. I'm not closing this Elementor Page Builder. From a different tab, I'm just going to WordPress dashboard. Like here, we already have opened WordPress dashboard. So from here, we can just go to pages, to all pages, and here we can see our about page. Okay, so from here, just click on edit, and then of course we want to create our about page by using Elementor Page Builder. So just click on edit with Elementor. So here now we will be creating our About Us page. So first of all, I want to create our About Us pages banner. Okay, and it would be pretty simple. So first of all, let's just click on this plus icon, and here I'm taking this column structure, and from here I'm making the justify content to centered. Also, I want to give it a height. So from here, minimum height, I'm setting it as VH. VH stands for viewport height, and here I'm setting it as 40 VH. Now within this, I just wanna insert an heading widget, and like I said, I just wanna copy and paste heading widget from our home page. That's why we actually opened the home page here. We have not closed it for this reason. Okay, so from here, I'm just right clicking here and copying this heading element from here. Let's just copy it. Now I'm going inside the About Us pages Elementor Page Builder. Now here, just right click and click on paste. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this only to save our time, because here we can also just drag the heading element from left side to right side. We also had to do the font sizes, so we don't need to do the same thing again and again. That's why I have just copied the ready heading from our homepage and pasted it here. Now I just wanna change this text. So instead of this here, I just wanted to say About Us, and I want to make it centered aligned. So from here, I'm making the alignment to centered. Now underneath this, I want to use a button widget. Actually, the button won't be clickable. I just want to use that as a design element. Okay, so from here, just click on the Rubik's Cube icon, and here I'm dragging the button widget here underneath this heading here. By the way, I'm just moving a little bit faster now, because you are getting familiar with Elementor Page Builder. So right now I won't be describing each and everything, because I know you're already getting familiar with Elementor. Okay, so first of all, here instead of click here, I want it to say the secret ingredient. Now let's make it centered aligned. Also, let's do some styling from under Style tab. So from here, first go inside typography. I'm making its font size to 16 pixel, and here let's make the font weight to 500. It's already 500, so let's just close it. Then here the background color, I'm making it to white color. Then the text color, I'm making it our global text color. And actually the background color of this button, instead of this white, let's just make it hash F4, F3, F9. So it's kinda cream color, Then I wanna add some border radius. So from here I'm adding 30 pixel of border radius, and let's add some padding. So here I'm adding 15 pixel of padding. Now let's unlink it, because on the left and right I'm just adding 25 pixel of padding. And similar like our home pages animation, I also wanna add some floating elements on the About Us pages banner, this area. So here just click on the Rubik's Cube icon, and here I'm dragging the image element underneath this button here. Just drop it, and here let's select the image, go to upload files, click on select files. Okay, I'm selecting this icon and this icon together. Now let's open, because we will be needing that a bit later. So first of all, I'm selecting this image. It says about shape 01, so let's insert it. And we just need to set its position. So go under advanced tab. From here I'm making the position to absolute, and here the horizontal orientation from left, first I'm making it to percentage, and let's make it to 18%. And vertical orientation from top, let's make it to percent, and I'm making it to 36%. Then here I'm adding the z-index value to 5. And we need to add an animation class name. So go to gimfastdigital.com, and here I'm just selecting the first class name, go inside Elementor, and here I'm pasting the class name here. So it started moving. And also right after that I wanna add another icon. So here we can just duplicate it. So here let's duplicate it from, okay, we can just open the navigator. So right click here, let's open the navigator. So here is the image. Now right click here and duplicate it, and then I just wanna replace this image with another image. So select it, and here I'm selecting this one. It says about shape 02. So here insert media, go under advanced tab. From here I just wanna change its position. So let's apply it to the right side horizontally, and here I'm setting it %. Let's make it to 29%, and here the vertical orientation from bottom also set it to %. I'm making it to 40%. Maybe you cannot see it because of the navigator, so it's basically here. And also we have already added the class name here. With these I wanna add a secondary class name. So make sure just after this class name, just press enter one time, and here I'm typing 2. So now if I just close the navigator, you see their movement speed is a bit different. This one is moving is kinda faster, and this one's movement is kinda slower than this. So together it's looking really great. And we have given their z-index value to 5. So of course we should apply some higher z-index value with this heading and button as well. So here I'm selecting this heading, go under its advanced tab. Here I'm adding z-index value to 7, and it's already applied because we have copied it from home page. But now here also with this button, go under its advanced tab. Here I'm adding a higher z-index value, that is 7. So I wanted to keep this About Us pages banner really simple. So right now it's looking like it, and I'm really happy with this banner. Because honestly, we don't need fancy banner areas with all of our pages. We already have created a beautiful banner on our home page, and that's really mattered the most. Okay, let's now create our next section. Here we will be describing some facts about us. So here first of all, let's click on this plus icon, and here I just want to take this two container structure, and here I'm making the align items to centered. Then with this container I want to add a background image. So go under style tab. From here, from the background type, let's select the image. Actually it's a gradient type background image. So click on upload file, go to select files, and here this one, it says about BG. So I'm selecting this image. Now click on open, then just insert it, and also I'm making its position to sender. Then from here repeat to no repeat. Also I'm making the display size to cover, so this background image will be covered this whole container. Then I wanna add some spacing, so go under advanced tab. From here, from inside padding, I'm adding 20 pixel of padding. Now unlink it at the top and bottom. I will be adding 60 pixel of padding. Let's now start with this left container. First of all, I just want to insert some heading within the left container, and you may remember we already have created some cool heading on our home page. So let's now go inside home page, and here I'm scrolling down. We can just copy this one from here. So right click here, let's copy it. Now go inside about page, and within the left container right click here and click on paste. You see it's instantly pasted here. Also right under this heading I wanna paste another button. So go to home page. From here just right click here, copy this button from here, go inside about page, and right under this heading element, right after the paragraph, make sure you have put your cursor right under here, otherwise it will be pasted outside of this left container. Okay, so put your cursor right underneath this paragraph within this blue line, right click here and then click on paste. So it's pasted within this left container. Now here with this button, instead of learn more, I just wanted to say, for example, our services, and you can link it with our services page. So here I started typing services. You see it's suggesting the services page, so I'm just selecting the services page. Now also I wanna change this heading and paragraph. So here let's select it, go to here, I mean within the title, I'm just replacing this with another title here. Also I want to change this description text, so within the title description I'm replacing with other text here. And you know what, I don't want this subtitle here at the top, so I'm opening the subtitle and I'm turning off from this place. See, by leveraging the copy and paste method, how quickly we can create a container, not actually container, we can recreate any widget or any element really fast. Now with the left container, I just wanna add some space at the right side. So here I'm just selecting this left container. Now go to its advanced tab, and here only on the right side I wanna add the padding. So first of all, instead of pixel, I'm setting it in percentage. Let's now unlink it, and only at the right side I'm applying 4% of padding. Now within the right container, first of all I'm selecting this right container and I'm making its direction to row. Also I'm setting its wrap value to wrap. You already know why we use wrap. Then within the right container, I wanna take some inner container, I mean their child inner container. So click on this plus icon, and here I'm dragging the container here. And with this inner container, first of all I'm making the content width to full width, and here I'm making its width to 47%. Then let's make the gap to 10 instead of the default 20. Okay, now I wanna add a background color with it. Just go under style tab, from here from the background type I'm just giving it a white background color. Then let's make its corner rounded, so from border I'm making 20 pixel of border radius. Also I wanna apply a border with this inner container, so from here border type I'm setting solid. Let's set the width to 1 pixel, and the border color it would be hash F3 F3 F3. And then I just want to apply a very tiny shadow. So from here I'm opening this box shadow option. You see, if I just minimize it, actually you cannot see it properly right now, because whenever we will have some content within the card you can see it properly then. So for now let's just open it. I'm just adding the shadow for the moment. So let's open the box shadow. First of all, here I just wanna reduce the opacity of the shadow's color. So open this color palette, and here by default the shadow is 0.5. So I'm just reducing this bottom bar to the left side, so make it more lighter. We can just make it 0.2 like this. You can see the opacity value here. And then I'm just making the blur value to 40, and then the spread value to -20. Also I wanna apply some padding with this card. So let's just scroll up, go inside advanced tab, and here I'm adding 60 pixel of padding. 60 pixel. Alright, now within this card, first of all I wanna insert an image. So click on the plus icon. From here I'm dragging the image widget inside here. Let's now select the image. Now go to upload files, click on select files, and actually I wanna upload all these images together. Let's select these 4 images and click on open. So for the first card I'm selecting this one. It says inner counter icon 1, so I'm just inserting it, and I wanna position this image at the left bottom corner. So to do it, just go under advanced tab. From here making its position to absolute, and then I'm making the horizontal value from left to 0. Also from bottom let's make it to 0. Alright, right after that I wanna insert an heading widget. So click on this Rubik's Cube icon again, and here I'm dragging this heading widget right after the image here in this place. Actually the heading went under this image, but I want this heading above this image. So just right click here, just right click here and open the navigator. So if you have a look on this navigator, you see the image is at the top, but I'm just dragging this heading at the top of this image here. oops, just drag it above this image here in this place. Actually, it's still showing the same, so we can apply another method. You already guessed it, right? That's the z-index method. So we can just select the image first because I want to place the image behind this heading. So from under Advanced tab, I'm setting this image's z-index value to, for example, 3. And I will be applying a higher z-index value to this heading. So here I'm just selecting the heading. Now go under its Advanced tab and I'm setting the z-index value to 4. So right now the heading is above this image. Alright, now I just wanna change this text and we can close the navigator for the moment. And here instead of this dummy text, just go under Content tab. Here I want it to say 210 plus. Let's make the alignment to centered. And I want to make it really big, so go under Style tab. From here, let's open the typography. I'm making its font size to 50 pixel, and here I want to also increase its line height. So first I'm making it in EM, and let's set it to 1.2, or a bit bigger, I'm making it 1.4. Also we can make it a bit bolder, so from font weight I'm making it 700. Then also I wanna change its color, so from the color picker I'm setting the color to #F76766. Then underneath I wanna add another heading, so we can just duplicate this heading, and here I just want it to say satisfied customers. And of course we need to reduce the font size, so go under Style tab. From here, from the typography, I'm making its font size to 18 pixel and font weight to 500. Then let's change its color to #6B645D. And you know what, I actually wanna reduce the line height of the first heading, so let's just select it, go to its typography, and we can just set it to default, so I'm removing it from here. So you see they are now more closer. Alright, now I just wanna duplicate it couple more time. Let's just duplicate it and duplicate it one last time. So here I just wanna quickly change all this heading and subheading, and I'm coming back to you. So I have changed all the content, I mean all the heading text. Now I also wanna apply different color to these different headings. So with the second one, let's make its color to #265FDB. Then with this one, let's make its color to #57C0CE. And with the fourth one, let's set its color to #A666F7. Alright, so far it looks great, but actually you know what, I wanna make these curves look more creative. But like I said, if you wanna keep it like this, you can do that. Now I wanna make it more creative. So to do it, first of all, I'm selecting the first item, I mean the first inner container. So let's select it. I just wanna add some margin at the top of the first inner container, okay? So unlink the margin, and here at the top I'm adding 80 pixel of margin top. And here you see the second item is matched with the height of the first area. So its height is becoming really huge, but I don't want that. So with each of these inner containers, I will be adding align self to start. So let's start from this one. So here I'm setting the align self to start. Also with the second item, let's select it. From under Advanced tab, here I'm setting the align self to start. Also with the third one, let's select it. From under Advanced tab, I'm setting its align self to start. Also with the fourth one, go under Advanced tab, I'm setting its align self to start. And as we have added some margin here with the first item, so here with the last item we need to add some negative margin to match this design. So here select the fourth item, just go under Advanced tab, unlink the margin. As we have added positive 80 pixel number here with the first item, so here we need to add negative 80 pixel of margin at the top of the last item. So here I'm just adding negative 80 pixel of margin. So right now if I minimize the bar, just have a look, this area looks really creative now. Alright, let's open the bar from left side. Next, I wanna create our theme section. So let's just scroll down. From here, click on the plus icon, and here I'm taking this column based structure. And also I wanna add some spacing, so go under advanced tab. From padding, I'm adding 20 pixel of padding. Now let's unlink it, because at the top and bottom I wanna add 60 pixel, and at the bottom instead of 60 let's add more. So here I'm adding 100 pixel of padding at the bottom. Now here within this container I wanna use the heading element again, and I just wanna copy and paste it. So let's just right click here, click on copy. Now within this container, right click here and click on paste. And then I just wanna change this text. So from here, I'm just writing here meet the squad. Also instead of left aligned, this time I wanna make it centered aligned. So go under style tab. From here, I'm making the alignment to centered. Also, I wanna change the description text. So from here, let's open the title description. Oops, not from under style tab, just go under content tab. From here, open the title description. I'm here pasting some text. Alright, now right underneath this paragraph, I wanna add an inner container. So click on the plus icon. Oops, just click on this Rubik's Cube icon. And from here, I'm dragging this container underneath this paragraph here. And first of all, with this inner container, let's select it, and I'm making the direction to row. Also, I wanna add some space at the top. So just go under advanced tab here, unlink the margin. Here I'm adding 20 pixel margin at the top. Alright, so now within this inner container, I wanna add another inner container. So click on this plus icon. Here within, I'm dragging this container widget here. Let's now duplicate it couple more time. Also, let's duplicate it once again. So here, let's start working with this middle inner container. Now first I wanna insert an image, so click on the plus icon. From here I'm dragging the image widget here. Now let's select the image, go to upload files, click on select files, and I wanna insert all the team members images here. So I'm selecting all the team members together and uploading it. So for the first one, I'm selecting this. Now click on insert media. Then with this image, I wanna make their corner rounded. So let's just go on the style tab. From here, from here, just add the border radius to 20 pixel. And then I wanna also add a little bit of shadow. So from here, open the box shadow. And here, you are already familiar with the box shadow concept, right? So from here, I'm just reducing its opacity. So something like this. And then from here, the blur value, I'm making it to 40. And here the spread value to -10. Alright, now underneath this image, I wanna take another inner container. So there we can add some additional information about this team member, right? So click on the Rubik's Cube icon. From here, I'm dragging this container right after this image here. And here with this container, make sure you have selected this one. Just make the content width to full width, and here I'm making its width to 65%, and let's set the gap to 10. Then I'm adding a background color. So from under style tab, let's set the background color to pure white color. And now let's just add some spacing. So from under advanced tab, let's add 30 pixel of padding with this inner container. Then I wanna do one interesting thing. I wanna also set its position to absolute. So from here, let's set its position to absolute. So by default, from left, its offset is 0, and also from bottom, we can set its offset value to 0. And also, I just wanna make this corner rounded. So to do it, let's go under the style tab. From here, open the border. Now let's unlink it, and only at the right side I'm adding 20 pixel of border radius. So if you have a look, on the right top corner is getting rounded. Alright, now let's add a name for this team member. So here, click on this plus icon. Here I'm dragging a heading widget here inside, and let's say his name is John Smith. Also, I wanna reduce its size. So from the typography, let's make it to 20 pixel. Also here I'm making its weight to 700. Then let's just duplicate it, because I wanna write here his role. So for example, he is an Elementor expert. and here I wanna make its color to our default text color, and then from typography let's reduce its font size to 14 pixel, and font weight let's make it to medium 500. Then right under his role I wanna provide his social handles. So from here click on this Rubik's Cube icon, and here I'm searching for social icons. Here you go, this one. So here I'm dragging this social icons widgets underneath his role, I mean right under his role here. So with these social icons, if you want to add his Facebook profile URL, you just need to open this one, then you can add the URL within this place. Then if you want to add Twitter, you can do the same. In the same way, if you want to add more, you just need to click here on add item. So for example, I want to add another social handle. So from here, let's say you want to add his WhatsApp. So here I'm selecting WhatsApp, click on insert. So it's added here instantly. Now let's minimize it, and from here the shape by default it's rounded, but I want to make it to circle, and I want to make the alignment to left. Alright, let's now go under the style tab. From here, instead of using these official icon colors, I'm just selecting custom, and let's make the primary color to hash A6A9C6. Then I wanna reduce their size. So from here you can increase or decrease the size. Okay, so I just wanna keep their size to 15, and also I just wanna add hover effect, I mean hover color with this icon. So let's just scroll down from here, just go inside icon hover, and here we can add the primary color hover effect to our global blue color, this one. So if we now hover on this social handles, we can see the blue colors. Alright, now you know it's really simple. You just need to duplicate this parent container. So I'm duplicating it. Let's now duplicate it one more time, and we can just delete the empty containers from left side, also delete the empty container from right side. So we have got here 3 containers. You know, we can easily change the image. For example, I'm just changing this image. So go under content, let's change the image. I'm selecting this image, click on insert media, and here's the third team member. Just click on choose image, and I'm selecting this image, click on insert media. And maybe this team member's name is Mike Cooper, and this team member, his name is Alex Costana. Also, let's say this member is the CEO. So here I'm writing CEO, then here's the company name, like this. So it's now looking much realistic, right? And you know what, you could do another thing. So instead of this plain white color, if you want, you can add a bit transparency. So let's just select this inner container, go under its style tab. From here we have already given it white color, but you can also reduce the opacity a little bit like this. So within this container you can also see some portion of his image. So we can apply the same for others. So I'm just right clicking here, click on copy. Now with other inner containers, right click here, click on paste style. Also with this one, right click here and click on paste style. Alright, so in our about page we have created this beautiful banner. Here is some facts about ourselves, and here is the team members. Now underneath that we of course show some of our testimonials here, right? So we don't need to recreate the testimonial here because on the home page we already have made that, and we can reuse that here in our about page as well. So I'm going back to our home page. So from here let's scroll down. So here is the testimonial container. Just right click over here, click on copy. Now go inside about page. Now here within this new container, right click here and click on paste. So it's instantly pasted here in this place. How cool is that? Alright, so everything is looking great on about us page, but now I just wanna check how it's looking on mobile and tablet device. So you know, to check its responsiveness, from here let's go to responsive mode. So on the desktop we already have made everything great. Now let's just go to the tablet device. Now here this banner is looking great, and we need to do some work with this curves. So I think we can only reduce the padding of each of these curves. So just select it and go under advanced tab. Here I'm adding just 10 pixel of padding. but at the top and bottom, so I'm just unlinking it. At the top and bottom I'm adding 60 pixel of padding. So I'm doing the same with other curves, and in this case don't just copy and paste style with other curves, because you may remember we have applied some negative margin and positive margin with first and last card. So don't just copy and paste style with these curves only, so you have to do it manually with each of these inner curves. So I'm selecting this card, go under advanced tab. Here I'm adding 10 pixel of padding. Now unlink it. At the top and bottom I'm adding 60 pixel of padding. Let's do the same with this one. From here I'm adding to 10 pixel. Now unlink it. At the top and bottom I'm adding 60 pixel. So let's do the same with this one. From under advanced tab, let's add first 10 pixel with all around. Now unlink it. From the top and bottom I'm adding 60 pixel of padding. So right now also on the tablet device this area looks great. Let's now scroll down, and of course we need to do some work with these team members, but just have a look on the testimonials. As we have just copied it from the home page, so it's already looking great. We don't need to do anything here. So with the content, all the responsive designs has been copied successfully here. Alright, let's now scroll up. I think we need to do something with these inner containers. So here let's select this inner container. First of all, go under layout. On the tablet device I'm making its width to 100%. Oops, it's in pixel, so first of all I need to select it as percentage, and here I'm making it to 100%. And then go under advanced tab. Here I'm applying the padding to 20 pixel, and only on the tablet device I just wanna push it a little bit down. So from here, from the positioning, then here we can see from bottom I'm just setting it as negative 50 pixel, so it's looking like it. So let's do the same with other inner containers. Let's just copy it, then right click here and paste the style. Also right click here and paste the style here. So right now the team members are looking great on tablet device, and other areas are already looking great. So we can now just move to the mobile device. So I'm selecting mobile icon. Here on the mobile device this banner is looking great, and this area is also looking great. Everything is looking perfect, but I think as we have applied some negative margin with the last item, so let's select the last one. Actually we cannot select it properly as it has got some negative margin, so I'm just right clicking here and open the navigator. So here this one is our fourth container. Just go under advanced tab, and here I'm making the margin to 0. So here the last item is also looking great on mobile device. Let's now scroll down, and here I think we need to do some work. So here again let's select this inner container and go under its layout tab. Here I'm making its width in percentage again for the mobile device, and let's make it again 65 pixel only for mobile devices. Then again go under advanced tab, and here I'm making the vertical orientation from bottom to 0. So we can just copy and paste. Right click here, copy it, and with this one just right click here and paste the style. Also with this one right click here and paste the style. So basically the same style is for mobile and desktop, and only for the tablet device we have done a different design. Alright, we can now close the responsive bar, and I think we just need to do one last thing here. Okay, I'm just closing the navigator. Have a look on this button. I'm just selecting it. Remember, we have taken this button as a design element. So if we click here, it will take us to nowhere. So for that reason, we just need to disable its clickability. For that reason, I'm just going under content tab, and here by default we have got an hashtag. So I'm just removing it from here. So now no one can click over this button. It's just an design element. Alright, so now to save all of this hard work, don't forget to click on this green update button. Let's now create our next page. So I'm going back to WordPress dashboard. Now from here, let's go to pages, to all pages. And here we already have created our home page and our about page. Let's now create our services page. So I'm clicking here on edit. Now from here, let's click on edit with Elementor. So here in our services page, I just want to reuse the banner what we have created on our about page. So from here, I'm just right clicking on this container. Let's just copy it. Now within the services page, let's now right click here and I'm pasting it in this place. And here, instead of about us, I just wanted to say services, and within this button here, I wanted to say quality comes first. Then right after that, I wanna showcase our all the services, and you may remember we have created the services area on our home page. So I just wanna reuse that. Let's now go back to our home page. So here from within the Elementor page builder, this is the services section. So here let's just right click over this container. Let's copy it. Now go inside services page, right click here and let's paste it. And here you may remember we have made this parent container settings to wrap. That's why we can add as many as inner containers we want. So from here, I just want to duplicate this service because you may have more services than 3. So if you have many more services, you can add in the same way. So here I'm just duplicating the last one. Let's duplicate. And again, I just want to duplicate it, and let's duplicate it one more time. So for example, here we have got 6 services. Now this service, I just want to change its name to, for example, SEO, and then here I want to name it logo design, and the last one, for example, I'm naming it PPC. So here with the PPC, I'm also changing this icon. Go to upload files, I'm clicking on select files. So from here, I'm selecting this logo design icon, PPC icon, and the SEO icon together, and let's upload them. Now for the PPC, I'm selecting this icon. Let's insert it. For the logo design, here I'm just selecting this logo design icon. Now insert it. And for the SEO, let's just select this SEO icon and click on insert media. By the way, I have got all these icons from flaticon.com. So right now the services area looks great, and here we have got the client logos, and here in the services page I don't want this about area, so I just want to delete it. Now from here, right click here. First of all, I'm opening the navigator because I just don't want to delete the left container. I want to delete their parent container. So from here, their parent container is this one, so I'm selecting it together, then right click here and I'm clicking on delete. Alright, let's now close the navigator. Then right after this services area, I wanna add some pricing tables. So here first of all, let's click on this plus icon and I'm taking this column based structure. Then let's give it a background color. So from background type, I'm selecting the background color as #292930. And also I wanna add an image with it, so I'm selecting image. Go to upload files, I'm clicking on select files. So from here, I'm just selecting this services project, this one. Let's open it. So I have selected this shape. Now click on insert media. And I'm just setting the position to top right. Also, I'm setting the repeat value to no repeat. Then I want to add some padding. So let's go under advanced tab. From here, first I'm adding 20 pixel of padding. Then let's unlink it because at the top and bottom, I want to add 100 pixel of padding. Then underneath, I just wanna copy and paste a heading widget. So let's go inside homepage. So from here, we can just use this heading. Now just right click here, let's copy it. Now within services page in this place, just right click here and I'm clicking on paste. Then here, this subheading, I just want it to change with pricing text. So this is our subtitle. I'm opening the subtitle and here I want it to say pricing. Then this main heading, the main title, I'm also here pasting some text. And now instead of black, because our background color is dark, so this time I just want to change its color to white. So from under style tab, let's open the title. I'm making its color. So from this color picker, I'm just making it to plain white. Alright. Now underneath this heading, I just want to take an inner widget. Inner container. So let's click on the Rubik's Cube icon. From here, I'm dragging this inner container here. And I'm first making its direction to row, then align items to centered. Also, I don't wanna any gap in between their child containers. So from here, I'm making the gap value to 0. And then I just want to add some space at the top. So let's go under Advanced tab. I'm unlinking the margin. At the top, I'm adding 20 pixel of margin. Then within this inner container, like I said, I want to add 3 more containers. So let's just click on this Rubik's Cube icon, and here I'm dragging this container within this inner container here. Let's now duplicate this inner container. Also, let's duplicate it one more time. And I want to start working with the middle one. So here with this middle container, make sure you have selected the middle one. Let's go under Style tab because I want to give it a background color, and it would be our global orange color. And let's open the border because I want to add here 20 pixel of border radius. Also, let's add some padding. So go under Advanced tab. From here, I'm adding 40 pixel of padding, but at the top and bottom, I'm just adding 80 pixel of padding. Alright, now within here, click on the plus icon. First of all, I'm dragging a heading element, and here I want it to say business. Let's now make its color to white color. Then here I'm just making its font size to 22 pixel and font weight to 700. Right after this heading, from here I'm just adding a text editor widget here right under the business heading, and I'm just pasting some text here. Now I also wanna make its color to white color, and then from the typography, let's make its font size to 14 pixel. Alright, right after that, I wanna add the price. So from here, I'm adding another heading widget right under the paragraph. So I just wanted to say, for example, $, then 16.9, and then a /, then month. So here its color, go under Style tab. I also wanna make its color to white color. Then from this place, I'm making its size to 28 pixel, and font weight, I'm making it to 400. But here I just wanna make this $69 to bold. So for that reason, from here I'm selecting $69. Now we can see a tooltip. From this place, I'm just selecting bold. So this $69 is now bolder, but this / month is getting the default 400 font weight. Alright, underneath here I wanna add another heading. So I'm dragging this heading underneath the price, and I just wanted to say everything in standard. Also, I wanna make its color to white color. Then we can make its size to 15 pixel, and I'm making the font weight to 700. Also, I wanna adjust its spacing. So go under Advanced tab. From here, unlink the margin. At the top, I'm adding 15 pixel, and at the bottom, I just wanna reduce it. So I'm adding -5 pixel. Now, right after this, I wanna add the features what users will get with this pricing. So let's just click on the Rubik's Cube icon, and this time here, I'm just searching for icon list. So here you go, I'm dragging this icon list right underneath this heading here. And from these items, first I just wanna delete the second one and the third one, because with each of the items, I just wanna use this check icon. And here with the first item, I just wanted to say, for example, this is just a feature. So WC product add-on integration. This is just an example. So right now, we can just duplicate it. I'm duplicating it a couple more times. And then very quickly, I'm just changing all these items name. Alright, so I have changed all the items name from left side. And if you wanna use any other icon with any of these items, you can do that from here. So if you open any of the items, you see, you can set different icons from this place. Now I just wanna do some styling with this icon. So go under Style tab. From here, first of all, I'm opening the icons, and I just wanna change its color to #1B9A81. So it's kinda greenish color, you see. And this text color, I wanna make them white. So from here, let's open the text, and I'm making the text color to white color. And from here, from the typography, I'm just making the font size to 14 pixel, and font weight default 400 is fine. Alright, now click outside. Here, the very last thing, if you notice, all these items are looking like they are very close with each other. So to add some space in between these items, from here open the list, and you can increase or decrease the space by using this space between. So here I just wanna keep it 5. Alright, now underneath this icon list, I wanna add a button. So from here, let's drag the button widget underneath here in this place, and I want it to say contact now, and I wanna link it with our contact page. So if anyone agrees with this business plan, by clicking on the contact page, they can fill up the contact form and communicate with us. So for that reason, I'm selecting contact page from here, but you can link anything with the pricing. For example, let's say if you're a freelancer, if you have got your Fiverr or Upwork account, so you can link these buttons with your Fiverr or Upwork gigs. And then alignment, I just want to make it to justify, so it will take the whole width of this card. Now let's go under style tab. From here, I just want to make the text color to our global orange color, and the background color, let's just make it to white from here. And I want to make its font a bit bolder, so from the typography, let's just make the, not font family, let's just make the font weight to 700. And then I want to add some border radius with this button, so from here border radius, I'm adding 20 pixel, and also with the padding I'm adding 18 pixel like this. So I think it's already looking great, but I wanna do another thing with this pricing card. So to do it, let's just click on the Rubik's Cube icon. Like I said, this is completely optional, but if you wanna make it look more cool, then you can do that. So from here, I'm just dragging this container widget underneath this button here. And within this container, let's click on this plus icon. Here I'm dragging just an image widget, and let's select the image from here. Go to upload files, click on select files, and I will be using these three icons on the three pricing cards. So I'm selecting them all together, click on open. So for the middle one, I'm selecting this one, click on insert media, and here I'm making this image to left aligned. Also, I just want to add some padding with this image, so go under its advanced tab. From here, let's unlink the padding. Here at the top, I'm just adding 55 pixel of padding, and at the left, let's add 20 or let's add 25 pixel of padding. Alright, now let's select this inner container. I'm selecting this. First, I'm making the content width to full width. Now from here, the width, let's first set it in pixel. I'm giving it 180 pixel. Also the minimum height, I'm setting it as 180 pixel. Then from here, I'm just setting the justify content to centered. And now I just wanna add a background color with it. So go under style tab. From here, from the background type, let's set the black color from here. So from the color picker, I'm selecting black. But I wanna make it really very transparent, so I'm dragging this bar to the very left like this. And now I just wanna place this inner container at the top right corner, I mean in this place. So to do it, let's just go under advanced tab. From here, first of all, I'm making its position to absolute. Then, from right side, I just wanna make it some negative value. So from here, negative 60 pixel is fine. So here from right, I have just set the horizontal orientation offset value to negative 60, and vertical orientation from top, let's set it to negative 70 pixel. So it's looking like it. But now if you have a close look, you see these corners are not properly rounded. So I just want to make them rounded. To do it, just go under style tab. From here, I'm opening the border, and here I'm just giving it 100 pixel of border radius. So it's now looking rounded. But also you can see this circle is now going outside of this card. I don't want that. That's why I'm selecting this card container, this one. Go under its layout tab. Now scroll down, open the additional options. From here, I'm just setting the overflow to hidden. Now we cannot see the circle outside of this card. Only we can see this portion within the card. So overall, it looks really cool. Alright, now I just wanna duplicate it couple more time. I just wanna duplicate this middle container. So I'm duplicating it. Also, let's duplicate it. So I have duplicated it 2 more times. Now I just wanna open the navigator. So from here, you see this one, this is the first child. I don't want it anymore. So right click here and I'm clicking on delete. Also, I don't want the right one. So this one, you see, whenever I'm selecting it from the navigator, it's highlighted. So which means we have selected this right empty container. So just right click over here and click on delete. Alright, I'm also closing the navigator. or we can again just open the navigator because we will be needing that. Alright, so let's start from the left one. Because the left container, I wanna change its background color. Now go under style tab. From here, from the color picker, I'm just setting its background color as hash 1D1D25. It's kinda dark color. Then I'm just copying this color because I wanna use this color as the button text color. So let's select this button, and here is text color. I'm just pasting it here. Also with this container, so let's select it, go under its advanced tab. From here at the top and bottom, instead of 80, I'm just making it to 60 pixel. Now let's just right click over here, click on copy, and with the third one, right click over here and click on paste style. Also, I wanted to change the button text color. So from here, go under style tab, and the color would be hash 1D1D25. Now, you can change all these contents. Like here, instead of business, I wanted to name this card to professional. Then you can change this image from here. So just go under content tab. Here I'm changing this image with this diamond. So click on insert media. And also I'm changing the pricing to $49 per month. And with the last one, let's change this image. So I'm selecting the image. I'm selecting this green diamond image, click on insert media, and here I just wanna name it, for example, enter price, and I'm giving its pricing to $89 per month. So overall, if I just minimize the bar from left side, you see it's looking really great now. Alright, so far our services page is looking really great, and we just need to check its responsiveness. So from here, I'm opening the responsive mode. Now go under tablet device. So on the tablet device, everything is looking great, and all the above areas we already have made them responsive on the home page. So we can now just go to the mobile icon. Let's go to mobile device. So here on the mobile device, everything is looking great with the services page and with the pricing tables. Here I just wanna do one thing, because you see this inner container is not looking much great on mobile devices. So I just wanna hide it from the mobile device. Okay, so let's just right click here and open the navigator. So I'm just moving the navigator to the right side. Here you see this image is within this inner container we have taken. So make sure you have selected this image's parent inner container, this one. Go under its advanced tab, and from here scroll down and open the responsive. So I want to keep it on desktop and tablet, but from the mobile I want to hide it. So let's hide it from here. Then also with this one, let's select it. So from the navigator, I'm selecting its parent container, this one. Go under advanced tab. From the responsive here, I'm hiding it from mobile device. Also with the third one, let's select it. Now from the navigator, I'm selecting its parent container, this one. Go under advanced tab. From here, open the responsive, and I'm hiding it from mobile. You may wonder why it's looking like it, why it's looking like this kinda whitish background. Actually, it means it won't be shown on the real mobile devices, because if I now minimize the bar from the left side, we can no longer see it on the mobile devices. See, we can no longer see the images at the top right corner, but if we move to the desktop, like here, we can still see the images here, but when we go to the mobile device, we cannot see that. Okay, let's just scroll down and have a look. We cannot see that. And here I think we just need to add some space in between the cards. So to do it, let's open the bar. I think we can only add the margin with the second one. So I'm selecting this second card from under its advanced tab. Let's unlink the margin. Here at the top and bottom, I'm adding 20 pixel of margin. So they have now enough breathing space at the top, also at the bottom. Alright, we can now close the responsive mode, and our pricing page is looking really nice. So to save our work, just click on this green update button. So we have created our services page, and you see we have, I'm just closing that navigator. You may have different services like UI UX design or web design services or branding services like this. And when anyone clicks on this learn more button, where will they go? They will go to the single page of this service, because you may want to say more about that specific service. Okay, like if you provide web design service, you wanna tell them like we do custom coding, we do WordPress codes, or you may wanna show some projects that's under web design category. Similarly, you may have a different single page for your branding service. So on the branding page, you may showcase your branding works, you may talk more about the branding specifically. So here I'm just showing you how to create a single service page. And of course, I won't be creating these 6 services pages, 6 single services pages. If I create one by following the same rule, you can create different single pages for each of these service. So only to give you a proper example, I'm creating a single services page for this web design service. Okay, so first of all, let's go back to our WordPress dashboard, and I wanna create a page for the web design service. So from here, from the pages, let's now click on add new. And here I wanna give this page's name as web design. Let's now click on publish one more time. And now from here, click on edit with Elementor. So here within the web design single service page, I wanna use the similar banner we have used on our services page. So from here, I just wanna copy it, right click here, copy it from within the web design page, right click, and I'm pasting it here. And instead of services, I just wanted to say web design, and within this button I wanted to say service details. Now underneath I wanna describe more about this web design service. So let's now click on this plus icon. I'm taking this column based structure, and this time I wanna give it a height. So from here, minimum height, let's set it in VH, and I'm giving it 100 VH. So it's the height. Also with this container, I wanna use a gradient background color. So let's now go under the style tab and open the background. You see, we always use this classic, but this time I wanna show you how to use the gradient background color. So from here, I'm selecting gradient. And here you can select 2 colors. This is the first color and this is the second color. So here, if I select the first color as black, now have a look. From the top, the gradient color starts and it blends with this reddish color. So actually you can mix and match 2 colors in a single container. Also, if you want, you can play with the location. Like by default value is 100, but if you want, you can change it like this. Also here you can change the angle like this. But here I just want to keep the default angle, which is 180, and here the location, the default 100, I'm keeping that. Okay, and also the background color, the first color, I'm just giving it to hash E6F2FB, and then the second color, I'm setting it as hash F7FCFF. Alright, and now with this container, I wanna use a shape divider. So from under style tab, let's go to here, it says shape divider, and I want to use the shape divider at the top. So from here you can add any kind of shape. So from the type, I'm first selecting, for example, cloud. So here you can see the cloud shape at the top. So similar like the cloud, you can use other shapes. For example, here you can use waves. So we can see this waves shape at the top here. But actually instead of waves, I wanna use this curve shape. And right now you see the curve shape is like this. So it's down at the middle and the corners are at the top. But I wanna make it reversed. So to do it, from here, I'm just turning on the invert option, this one. Then from here you can control the height like this. So you can increase the height. If I scroll up, you can see it properly. So you can control the height from this place, and I wanna make it really high, so I'm just making it to 700. Also, I'm giving its color to pure white color like this. And then, I just wanna add some spacing with this container. Just go under its advanced tab. Here I'm giving the 20 pixel of padding. Let's now unlink it. because just at the bottom I'm giving 100 pixel of padding, and at the top for this container I don't want it, so I'm making it to 0. Alright, now first of all click on the plus icon. Here I wanna add an image widget. So here's the image. Let's select the image, go to upload files, click on select files, and for the web design from here let's select this one. It says web design services png image, so I'm selecting it, open it and insert it. Here you go. And now here I wanna create an interesting thing, so I just wanna push it to the top. So I will be using some negative margin. So let's just go under the advanced tab, unlink the margin. Here I'm adding negative 200 pixel of margin, and you see it's inserting within the banner. So to recover that, we can select this container, and from under its advanced tab, let's unlink it. Here at the top we will be adding positive 200 pixel of margin. So here I'm adding 200 pixel of margin top. So right now it's looking great. Alright, now underneath this I just want to add a paragraph. So click on the Rubik's Cube icon. From here I'm dragging the text editor right under the image here. Then I'm just pasting some dummy text here, and I want to add some space at the left and right. So go under advanced tab. From here, first of all I'm making the padding in percentage. Let's now unlink it because I wanna add the padding at the left and right. So I'm adding 25 pixel of, not pixel, 25% of padding at the right, also at the left. And this one I just wanna make its alignment to centered. Alright, now underneath this I wanna take an inner section, and within the inner section we can talk some of the features of our web design service. For example, we do pixel perfect work, we do fast loading websites, we provide support like that, you know. So here first of all click on the Rubik's Cube icon. Here I'm dragging this container underneath this paragraph here, and first of all I'm making its direction to row. Then justify content to centered, align items to centered. Also I want to add some space at the top, so let's go under advanced tab. From here unlink the margin. At the top I'm adding 40 pixel of margin. Now within this container click on the plus icon, and here I'm just searching for icon box. So here you go, it's icon box. Let's drag it inside here. So here first of all let's say I just wanted to say we do trendy design, and then you can just write a short description here. So I'm just putting a demo paragraph here. Also you can change the icon. So for the trendy design here I just wanna use a lighter icon, so let's select this one, insert it, and then let's do some styling with it. So I'm going under style tab. First of all let's change the icon's color. So I'm just giving the color code hash F76766. Then actually I don't want this huge space, so I'm just making the space to 0. Now let's open the content. From here with this title I'm just giving its size to 24 pixel, and font weight let's give it 700. And now with each of these icon boxes I want to add a background color. So to do it, let's now go under advanced tab. From here let's scroll down and open the background, and here background color I just want to add white color, so I'm selecting white. Also I want to add some border radius. So from here open the border, and here I'm giving just 20 pixel of border radius. Then also let's say if you want you can add some box shadow. So from here I'm just making it more transparent, like 0.2, and here let's set the blur value to 40 and the spread value to -20. And you see there is no breathing space inside. So from the advanced tab let's open the layout. I'm just adding 30 pixel of padding, but on the left and right we can reduce it. So on the left and right I'm adding 15 pixel of padding. Alright, now we can just simply duplicate this icon box. So let's duplicate it. Let's duplicate it one more time, and let's duplicate it one last time. Now here instead of this lighter icon with everywhere, also with this trendy design, I'm just replacing this title and icon really quickly, and I'm coming back to you. So I have changed all these icons and this title, and also I wanna change each of these icons color. So with the second one, I'm changing its color to hash 265FDB. Then with this rocket icon, let's just go under its style tab, and here I'm giving the color code hash A765F7. Also with the last one, with this deal icon, go under style tab, I'm giving its color code to hash 57C0CE. Alright, so they're all together looking great. If I minimize the bar, we can see the real view. So it's looking really nice. Alright, now right after that, I wanna create another container, and within that container we will be adding some projects that's under web design category. Okay, so here let's first click on this plus icon, and I'm taking this column based structure. Now here I wanna add a background color, so from here let's select the color that's hash 292930. Also let's add one image with it, so I'm just choosing the image. So here we can use the same image we have used on our services page, so click on insert media. Also I'm setting the position to top right, and also the repeat to no repeat. Then here, similar like other containers, go under advanced tab. Here I'm adding 20 pixel of padding. Let's unlink it because at the top and bottom I'm adding 100 pixel of padding. Now here within, I just wanna paste another heading widget, so we can just go inside services page, and here right click here, copy this heading widget from here, and within the web design page let's just right click and paste it here. Now here, instead of pricing, so I'm opening the subtitle, we can just say here web design services, and instead of this heading, so open that title. Here I just wanted to say we create creative designs for every web page. Now underneath this heading, I wanna take another inner container, so click on the Rubik's Cube icon. Here I'm dragging this container underneath here. Oops, let's just drag it here underneath. Now first of all, I'm making its direction to row, and within this container I wanna add some image box, so click on the plus icon, and here I'm searching for image box. And remember, we won't be using Elementor's default image box widget. We will be, this image box widget is coming from Elements Kit plugin. So let's drag this image box widget here within. So now first of all, I'm just duplicating it, and let's just duplicate it one more time. So actually we can now see the proper proportion of these three curves. Okay, so here I'm starting with the middle one. First of all, I just wanna change this image, so let's choose the image. Here you can upload any project image which is related to web design, and actually it depends on your services. So here I'm just going to upload files, click on select files. So from here, these three images are my web design services, so I'm just uploading them together. Open it. Now for the first one, I'm selecting this one. Now click on insert media, and here now we can see this image, and now open the body, and here in the title I just wanted to say our project name, so I'm just writing here Degency project. Also you can write something about your project, so here I'm just pasting some dummy text. Also within the button you can insert any link, so I'm opening the button, and here first of all, instead of learn more, I'm just writing here live preview, so you can just link your web projects live websites link here with this button. Okay, now before doing any other thing, I just want to show you another interesting thing. So from here, let's select this image box widget, open its image tab here at the first, and now instead of this simple content area, I will be using this floating box, so I'm selecting floating box. Now we can see this cool design, so if I hover over here, we can see it's looking really nice on hover. But here with the title, I don't want this icon, so let's open the body, and here I'm just disabling this icon option from here. Also, if you have a look, when we hover here, this title becomes blue color, but I don't want that, so let's go under style tab. Now from here, let's open the body. Now from here is the styles for title. So from here, let's set the color. So I'm selecting our default main black color. If I now hover here, we can no longer see the blue color on hover. Alright, now you know what, I just wanna delete the left one, so let's delete it. Also, let's delete the right one, so I'm deleting it. And now as we have designed this whole thing, so we can just duplicate it. Let's just duplicate it, and I'm duplicating it one more time. Then from this one, let's just change this image, go under content tab from here. So I'm selecting this one, click on insert media. Now from inside the body, I just wanted to say, for example, mirror project, and with the third one, let's change this image with this one, insert it, and from inside the body, I just wanted to say the project name, that would be say lonely project. So now have a look. If I minimize the bar from left side, so here we can see the first project, it says mirror project. When you're hovering over here, we can see this beautiful hover effect, also with this one, also with this one. So overall it looks really great. Let's now open the bar from left side. So with the single services page, with our web design services page, everything is looking great. Now we just need to check how it's looking on mobile and tablet device. So first of all, from here, click on the responsive mode icon. I'm going to the tablet device. So here, let's scroll down. Everything is looking great on the tablet. Also scroll down. Now have a look here. If I just hover here, I think on hover we need to increase the height of this area. So let's select this one. Go under its style tab. From here, it's not normal. I mean, on the normal state it's looking great, but on hover, so I'm going under hover, here we need to increase its height. So for example, if I set it to 350 on hover, let's now have a look. If I hover here, yep, it looks great. Now we can just copy and paste the style to the right and left image box. So from here, just copy it, then right click here, and I'm now clicking on paste style. Also with this one, right click here and click on paste style. So here on the tablet device, everything is looking great as well. Let's now check it from mobile device. So let's now click on this mobile icon. I think on the mobile device we need to add just this because it's looking kind of weird. So first of all, I'm just selecting this container. This time unlink the margin. At the top, I'm just adding 100 pixel of margin, and with this image, let's select the image. From under its advanced tab, unlink the margin. Here I'm just adding negative 100 pixel of margin top. Also with this container, so I'm selecting the container. Let's go under its style tab, and from here I'm opening the shape divider because 700 is looking huge. So here we can just add 100 or 120 pixel of shape divider's height. So it's now looking great. And also we can reduce the padding from left and right. So let's select it, go under its advanced tab. From here, first of all, let's unlink it, and at the left and right, I'm adding here 4% of padding. Then let's scroll down. Everything is looking great, and here this web design services area is also looking great. Here the hover effect, I think on the mobile device we can reduce this height a little bit. So let's select it from under style tab. Let's go under hover. So here instead of 350 we can just make it 300. Okay, so right click over here, click on copy. Then with the second one, right click over here, click on paste style. With the third one, right click and click on paste style. So now have a look with each of them. So this one is looking great. If I hover over on the second one, it's looking great. Also with the third one, it's looking great. But I know you may have a question because on the mobile device, there is no hover option, right? So actually on the mobile devices, if anyone taps over this image, they can see the description of that particular project. Alright, so everything is looking great on responsive. So we can now close the bar from top, and to save all of our hard work, don't forget to click on this green update button. Let's now create our very last page, which is our contact page. Okay, so let's now go back to our WordPress dashboard. Now from here, let's go to pages, to all pages, and here we can see the contact page. Click on edit, and then from here click on edit with Elementor. Now, first of all, within the contact page, the first thing I want to do, I just want to copy and paste the banner area. So I'm just going inside web design page. So from here, just right click here, let's copy it. Within the contact page, I'm just pasting it here inside. And here, instead of web design, I want it to say contact us. And here, instead of service details, I just want it to say get in touch. Now let's create our main contact form area. So first of all, let's click on this plus icon, and here I'm taking this row based structure. Actually, you know what, in this case we can take this two container structure, this one, but also with this one I'm just making the justify content value to space between this option, and also I'm just making this wrap value to wrap. Then I want to add some spacing, so go under advanced tab. From here I'm adding 20 pixel of padding. Let's now unlink it because at the top and bottom I want to add 60 pixel of padding. Okay, so here within this main parent container we have got one inner container here. So let's select it. Its content width is full width and the width is 50%. Also, if we select the right one, its width is also full width and 50%. Now I just want to duplicate the second one, and here underneath we have got another inner container. So with this inner container I also want to keep its content width to full width, and here the main width I'm just setting it as 100%. So this is the layout at this moment. Now first of all, with this top left container I want to add a heading widget. So we can just go to services page, and from here right click here, click on copy. Now within contact page, within this container, so I'm right clicking here and click on paste, and here with this just go under style tab. I'm making the alignment to left, and from under content tab I don't want these subtitles, so I'm disabling it. Also the title description, I'm disabling it from here as well. Now this main heading I also want to change it text, so I'm opening the title. Then here I'm just pasting some text, so it says have a cool project, get in touch. Now then with this right container, let's select it, and here instead of 50 I'm just making its width to 45%, and also let's give it a minimum height, so I'm giving here 600 pixel, or let's just make it to 650 pixel. So its height is looking like it. Then here with this one, let's just go under style tab. I'm giving it a background color which is white color, and then I'm giving it 20 pixel of border radius, and also let's add some border. So from here border type I'm giving it solid, then border with 1 pixel, and the border color which is hash F3 F3 F3. Also I wanna add some box shadow from here. So first of all I'm making it really transparent, like 0.2. So here you can see it's 0.2, and then from here I'm making the blur value to 40 and the spread value to -20. Then also I want to add some space in between this container, so just go under advanced tab. From here padding, let's add 40 pixel of padding. Also, as I want to keep it at the top of everything, so here I'm making its z-index value to 2. Alright, I think you cannot understand the purpose properly, but if I now minimize it, you can see this empty card here, and we can see the corners are rounded. Also, we can understand it has some nice shadow with it. Alright, let's now open it, and we will be actually adding the contact form within this area. But before that, I wanna work with this third container. So if I select it, you may remember we have set its width to 100%. So now here within, I just wanna insert a Google map. So click on the plus icon, and from here I'm just searching for map. So let's drag it here. Now in this place we can see the Google map. So from this place you can control the zoom of this map. By default it's 10, but if you want you can make it to 15, because if you wanna have more close look, but here I'm just making it to 14. Also you can change your location, so you just need to put your location here. The pin will be set on the map here. But here instead of this 100% width, I wanna use a custom width with this map. So just go under advanced tab, and this width I'm just setting it as custom, and from here we can just set it as something like 70 or 72 is fine. Also we can adjust its height. So from under content here we can increase the height just by dragging it like this. Okay, I just wanna keep it as 700 like this. Now my goal is place this map or this whole container at this place, I mean right after this heading, and they will be overlapped with the contact form, and overall it will look really cool. So first of all, here I'm selecting this third container and go under its advanced tab. Let's unlink the margin, and here at the top I'm just giving it -500 pixel of margin. So right now it's looking like it. Actually, instead of 500 we can reduce 20 pixel more, so let's set it to 480. So right now it's looking like it, but if we minimize the bar we can see the real view, so it will look like this on real web page. Alright, so within this right container we will of course put our contact form, but before that, right underneath this map I just wanna add some social icons. Actually not social icons, I just wanna put our address or our phone number, email address, like that. So from here I'm just clicking on this Rubik's Cube icon, and here I'm searching for icon box. And you know what, the icon box, I actually wanna place all the icon box within an inner container. So first of all, let's here search for the container. I'm dragging this container right underneath this map here. So here I'm making their direction to row. Also from here let's set the content width to full width, and here I'm making it to 72%. So I have just matched it with the map's width. And you know, I'm just also making the justify content and align items to centered. Now within this, click on the plus icon, and here I'm searching for icon box. Here you go, just drag it inside here, and this time I'm setting its icon position from left. Then let's just go under style tab. From here I'm setting the primary color to F76766. Then let's open the content tab. Here I'm setting the vertical alignment to middle. Then here the title spacing I'm making it 5, and also with the title let's go inside its typography. I'm just making its font size to 24 pixel, also the font weight to 700. Then of course we can add some padding with it. So let's just go under advanced tab, and here I'm adding 30 pixel of padding, but first here just unlink it, because on the left and right I wanna add 15 pixel of padding. So here first I just wanna change this heading. So from under content tab I just wanted to say address, and here I'm putting a fake address. Also I wanna change this icon with a pin icon. So I'm just here searching for map. Let's select this one, insert it, and now I just wanna duplicate this icon box. Also let's duplicate it one more time. So with the second one I just want it to say email. So here I'm just writing email. Let's change this icon with email icon. So I'm selecting this one, let's insert it. Now here I'm just putting my email address, and with the third one I just want it to say phone, and here I'm providing my phone number. So here is my phone number, you can WhatsApp me on this number. Also this icon I just wanna change it with a phone icon. So here I'm selecting this phone, now insert it. Also I just wanna change its color, so from here let's change its color to #57C0CE. And with this one, this email's color, let's go under style tab, and here's the color code #265FDB. Alright, we just need to create our contact form within this page. So I wanted to create our contact form within this area. So click on this plus icon, and from here I'm just searching for made form. Here we go. Let's just drag this made form here within this area, I mean within this right area. And here first we need to create the form. So from left side just click on edit form. And of course we will be selecting new because we don't have any form in our website. So I'm selecting new, and we can give it any name. I'm just naming it my form. And from here make sure you have selected this blank one, the first one, and then from here just click on edit form. Alright, now within this panel we will be creating our contact form. So first of all, I'm just clicking on this plus icon, and here I'm taking this column based structure, and here I'm setting its content width to full width, and by default it's 100%. Later we will keep it 100%, but for now temporarily I'm just giving its width to 40 or 50% like this. Now within this container I will be taking few input fields. So here first click on this plus, and here let's first drag this text field here. I don't wanna show this label, the placeholder is okay for me, so I'm just hiding the label from this place. And remember, each of this input field will have a unique name. So in this case its name is mf-text. Actually you don't need to change it. I'm showing you if needed how you can change this name, but always try to keep the default name here. And also the placeholder, instead of text I just wanted to say name, so our clients can understand it's the name field, so they can put their name within the field. Now right after the name field I want to insert a phone field. So from here I'm just searching for telephone. Let's drag it under name here, and also I don't want to show the label, and within the placeholder I just want it to say phone. Next I wanna insert an email address field. So from here, actually email is at the top, so here I'm just dragging this email right underneath here, and also I'm disabling the label, and within the placeholder I'm just writing here email address. Now right after that, here I wanna use another text field, so let's drag it here and let's disable the label, and this time I just want it to say email subject, or we can just write subject. Now here is one important thing. You may remember we also have taken another text field here at the top, so whenever you will take the same field, each time you should have an unique name here. So if I go to the first one with the name field, you see here the input field's name is mf-text. So with the subject we need to change this name to any other thing, because we shouldn't have the same name within the same form. So here instead of mf-text, here I just want it to say mf-subject. And then right after subject, here I can just insert the text area. So here I'm searching for text area, this one, so people can describe more about the project. Here I'm just dragging this text area underneath subject here. Actually I'm not sure it's not going under subject. Okay, so for now I'm just placing it here in this place, and later we can just drag this subject at the top of the text area in this place like this. And now let's just select this text area. Also I'm disabling the label from here, and instead of text area I just want it to say, for example, how can we help you, then feel free to get in touch, something like this. Then right after it, of course we should use a submit button. So from here I'm searching for, actually it's at the top, so here just drag this submit button at the bottom. I'm not sure, sometime it works like that, so I'm just placing it anywhere of the area. Then we can just right click here, open the navigator, and from the navigator I'm just dragging the submit button underneath the text area in this place. Alright, so it now looks perfect. Let's now close it, and here instead of submit button I just want it to say send message. So here I'm writing send message. Also let's make the button alignment to left aligned. Alright, let's now do some styling with these input fields. First I'm starting with the name, and we can then just paste this style with other elements. So let's start with name. Now first go under style tab. Here I want to add some padding. So first of all I'm giving it 20 pixel of padding. Now unlink it, because at the left and right we can add 30 pixel of padding. By the way, whatever you can see, this is the placeholder. Whenever we will start writing anything, for example here I'm writing Jim Fahad, so if you want you can do some styling with it as well, but I think it's looking good, so I don't wanna do any style change from here. Instead, I just wanna add some border radius, so I'm adding border radius to 16 pixel. Also, let's add a little bit of border, so border type, let's set it to solid. Here is 1 pixel width, and the border color would be hash E3 E3 E3. And then we can change the placeholder color. So from here, open the placeholder and its color, we can set it as our default text color, this one. Actually we cannot see it, but if I now if I just remove the Jim Fahad text from here, we can see it's getting the default body text color. Also from here it's looking kind of bold, so from the typography we can make its size to 15 pixel and font weight, let's make it to 500. So right now it's looking decent. Now, we can just right click here, copy it, and we can paste the style. So let's paste style with all of these input fields. Just right click here and paste the style. Also with this one, right click and paste style. So we can see how easily it's doable. Also, let's do the styling with the button. Let's select the button widget. Now go under its style tab, and I just wanna use the global padding, so it's 28. Now unlink it because at the right and left I wanna use 55. Also from here, let's add border radius value to 20. So here with this button, okay, I'm just opening this button. So here on the normal state, I'm setting the background color as our default orange color, and on hover I'm setting the background color as our default blue color. So it's now looking like it. And like I said, with this main container, let's select it. I have given this 50% only to make you understand everything properly, because if we set it 100% initially, we couldn't see the borders properly. So now we can remove this 50%, so it will get the default 100% width. We're done with the form creation, form designing. Let's now click on this update and close button from the right top corner. And yep, within this right field, we can see our beautiful contact form. So we have done with the design of this contact form. Now I just want to show you how it actually works. Okay, so from here, I'm just saving it by clicking on this green update button. And here I want to clarify one other thing. If you just fill up this form within the Elementor page builder, it won't work. So we need to preview it from real browser. And to see our website from real browser, from this place, if you just click on this eyeball icon, so I'm clicking here, it's now opened from the real browser. And let's now fill up this form from this place. So for example, I'm the client and I want to reach out to you from this place. Okay, so my name is here John Smith and my phone number is this. Of course, it's a fake phone number. Then here I'm providing my email address, that's elementor@jimfahaddigital.com. Also here I'm writing a subject like I need a logo, and here I'm writing the description. Hi there, I need a logo. Then here, can we arrange a Zoom meeting, like this. So now your client will click here on send message. So let's click here and it says thank you, form submitted successfully. Alright, so whenever any client fill up this form and click on this send message, you will get that stored within your WordPress dashboard. So if I now just go to our WordPress dashboard, so here let's go inside dashboard. Now from your WordPress dashboard, if you just go to the left side and hover over on made form, then if you go inside entries, you can see all the informations that your client has provided by using this contact form. And I know each time you won't be logging into your WordPress dashboard and check the entries from here, from inside made form, then entries. So we should use another convenient way, right? So to do it, let's now go inside Elementor page builder. So here I wanna create it in a way so when anyone fill up this form, you will also get that as a notification on your email. So to set up that, first of all, let's select this form. Now from left, click on edit form. And this time we have created the form. So from here, I have selected my form. Now let's now click on edit form. So here we have created the design of the form. Now we need to set up some settings. So from top here we can see the form settings. Let's click there, and from this place this time let's go inside notification, and first of all I'm turning it on. Okay, so here you can write any email subject. It doesn't matter because only you can see the subject. So whenever you will receive any email, you will understand this email is coming from your website, I mean from your contact form. So let's say my business name is JF Digital. So here I'm just writing email from JF Digital. Then within this field it says email to. Here you need to put your own email address where you wanna receive these emails. So whenever anyone fill up the form, you will get all the information with this email address. So here you need to put your own email or your admin's email address here. So here I'm writing mine. And then within this email from and email reply to field, you need to put your client's email address, so you can easily understand who sent this email. So here I'm showing you how to put this field name. So first of all, whatever we have done, these two fields, let's just save it from here. So save changes. And now to get the email address of the client, because whenever anyone fill up this form, they will provide their email address within this field. So let's select this field, and here we need to collect this name. So it's mf-email. So I'm just selecting this I'm just copying this name from here. Let's now again go inside form settings. Now from under notification, here in this place within this email from, here first of all I'm just typing a third bracket and ending the third bracket, and within this bracket I'm pasting the name, which is mf-email. So I'm just copying this whole thing from here. Also we need to paste it here within the email reply to field. So whenever you will receive this notification on your email, you can understand this email is coming from the contact form, and you will receive that email on this email address. You of course will write your email address here, and here within this email from and email reply to field, you will be writing your client's email address, so you can reply them directly from inside of your email box. Alright, and here admin note, if you have another person to deal all these emails, you can just write some notes for them, but it's optional, so I'm just skipping it. And let's now click on save changes, and we're done with all the settings. So finally click here on the update and close button. So we're done with our contact us page as well. We just need to check how it's looking on mobile and tablet device. So first of all, let's go to the responsive mode. I'm going to the tablet device. So here on tablet device, everything is looking great. Let's scroll down. Yep, I think we just need to make its width to 100%. So select the parent container. From here on the tablet, I'm just making its width to, first of all I'm setting it as %, and here I'm making it to 100%. So right now it's looking great. So on the tablet it's looking perfect. Let's now move to the mobile device. So here in the mobile device, this banner is looking great. Here we can see the title, and then we can see the contact form. So there is no problem, but I think this time we need to push it down. So first of all, I'm just right clicking here. Let's just right click here and open the navigator. So basically here, this one is our third container. This time I just wanna make this margin to 0. Or maybe we can add some positive margin at the top. So first of all, I'm unlinking it, and at the top I'm adding 30 pixel of padding, and let's just select the map from the navigator. Let's now go under its advanced tab, and here instead this custom, we can keep the custom, and we can just make its width to, first of all I'm setting it in %, and I'm making it 100%. So right now have a look here. Also with this container, let's select it. Here from under advanced tab, I'm giving their padding to 20 pixel. Also let's unlink the margin. Here at the top I'm giving 20 pixel of margin. So first of all, this area is now looking great. This contact form area is looking great on mobile device. Also this map is looking great, but I think we can reduce the map size or map height. So go under its content tab. Here instead of 700 we can just make it to 400 now, and then let's scroll down. All these are looking great, and here if you scroll down, yep, right now everything is looking great on mobile device as well. So we can now close the responsive bar from top, and don't forget to click on this green update button to save your work. Also, I'm closing the navigator from here. Alright, so we are done with all of the major pages. Now I just want to show you how you can write a blog post, how to create your blog page, and how to customize all of them. So first of all, let's now go back to our WordPress dashboard. First of all, I want to show you how to create a blog post. Okay, so from here, let's now hover over on posts. From there, go to all posts, and here we can see just this one. Okay, first of all, I'm just closing this notification. Okay, here we can see this hello world blog post. Actually, it's a dummy blog post, came with default WordPress installation, so I don't want it now. I'm just clicking on trash to delete it. And now I just wanna create a new blog post. So from here, from the top, I'm clicking on add new. Now here you can write any blog title. For example, if you write blog post about freelancing, so you can write anything here. So freelancing tips for 2023. I mean anything. You will be writing some attractive and search friendly title here. So here I'm writing a real blog title. So how to choose website color schemes. And then, okay, so this is the title of your blog post, and within this field you will be writing the real blog post. Okay, so here you can write anything. For example, here I'm just writing color scheme is very important for a website, and then I'm writing here you can just go to Canva to learn more, something like this, and you can write the whole bunch of text here. Also, if you want, you can add images. I'm showing you that very shortly. So here I just wanna show you something. For example, if you wanna make this color scheme bold, so you just need to select this color scheme, and from top you just can click on this bold icon. So you see it's instantly become bolder. Also, this important for a website, hold this text, I'm just selecting it. If you want to make it italic from top, just make it italic. Also here, for example, it says go to Canva, so I just want to link this Canva with Canva website. So I'm just selecting this Canva word. Now from top, I'm just selecting this link icon, and here within I'm just typing Canva website link, which is canva.com. Now hit enter. So now when anyone clicks on this Canva, that will take them to the Canvas website. So similar like that, you can add anything. If you want to add any image within your blog post, you just, okay, so for example, you have written this paragraph, then right after that hit enter, and always on the right side you can see this plus icon. So this area we're using, or the software we're using, is called Gutenberg. So this is the default writing tool or the designing tool for WordPress right now. So for our pages, to create our beautiful pages, we have used Elementor Page Builder, but for writing our blog post, now we are using Gutenberg Builder. Okay, so here we just need to do the simple things, like you can write the paragraphs like we already have written, and also if you want to add any image from here, if you just put your cursor here on the right side, you can see the plus icon. Just click on this plus and you can select any of the Gutenberg widget from this place. Okay, so I just want to use an image, so I'm selecting over this image, and now you can upload this image. You can upload this image from your computer. Also you can upload that from your media library. So I'm selecting media library. Let's select, for example, this image. Now click on select. So instantly your image has been inserted here. Also, if you want, you can make the image smaller or bigger. Just click over this image, and from here by dragging it you can make the image smaller like this, and then if you want, you can adjust the alignment. For example, I just want to make it centered, so here I'm clicking on align centered. You see it's instantly getting centered. So in this way you can write anything within this Gutenberg builder. So here I'm removing this, also I'm removing this text, and I'm just pasting some real content here. So here it's looking like it. So you see you can add any images within the blog post. Then also I want to show you some other example. So let's say if you wanna add any list item, so right after this paragraph I'm hitting enter, and here let's say you wanna add some list item. So from this, click on this plus icon, and here you will find the list. So here I'm selecting list. So similar, actually it's similar like Google Docs. So here is your point 1, then you can write point 2, just hit enter, and here you can write the next points. So it's super easy, super simple. Alright, so I'm just removing all these bullet points. Okay, so you understand how to write the blog title, how to write the blog description, how to add images within your blog. Now I wanna show you some other thing. Like here, if you have a look on the right side, we were under blog tab. Now I'm going under this post tab. So here, let's scroll down. Now I'm opening this category field, and initially you can only see this default uncategorized category. So I wanna add our own category. So I'm just clicking on add new category, and this post I wanna take it under business category. So here I'm writing business and click on add new category. So you see the business category has been created and it's now checked. Also you can add multiple categories for a blog post. So here I wanna also mention here WordPress, as it's a WordPress related blog post. So click on add new category. You see it's instantly added. So you can just check or uncheck it anytime. Now let's scroll down, and from this page, from the featured image, you can add the featured image for your blog post. So let's open it, and here I'm setting the image. So go to upload files, click on select files, and for our all blog posts I will be using these images. So I'm selecting all of them together. Now click on open. Now for the first blog post I'm selecting this image. Let's now insert it. So here we can see the featured image. Alright, so now we can publish this blog post. So from top here we can see publish. Just click there and publish one more time. So our first blog post has been published. Now if you want to see the blog post, from here you can just click on view post. So I'm just opening it from a new tab, and here we can see our single blog post page. At the top we can see the featured image, and here at the top we can see business and WordPress. These are basically our blog post categories. Here we can see the blog title. Also here we can see the author name, which is my name. Here we can see the publishing date. By the way, I will show you very shortly if you want to customize any of them. For example, if you don't want to show the author name, or if you want to hide the publishing date, you can do that as well. So I will show you everything very shortly. For now, just have a look. So here we can see the blog details, the images. Also, let's scroll down. At the bottom we can see the comment area, so people can make comments on your blog post. Actually you can see a lot more options, like you can go to the previous blog post, also you can go to the next blog post, also you can see the similar blog post at the bottom here. But to do it we need to add more blog posts, because right now if we go to our WordPress dashboard, and this time if we go to all posts, you see we only have now one blog post that we have just posted. Now in the same way I just want to create some more blog post, and I don't want to make you bored, so I'm creating other blog posts really quickly and I'm coming back to you. Alright, so I have just created 4 other blog posts in the same way. Now if I want to preview the blog post, then if you just hover over on any blog post, and if I click on view, we can see the blog post on real browser. So I'm just opening it from a new tab. Now here we can see the single blog post. Here we can see the title, and like before, here we can see the category. Here's the blog title, here's some metadata, and here's the blog description. And here as you have written some other blog post, so if we now scroll down, you see we can here go to the previous blog post, we can go to the next blog post. Also here underneath, here we can see some other blog post. Actually these are coming from the same category. Okay, and underneath here people can make comment on our blog post. Now like I said, I wanted to show you how you can customize your single blog post page. To do it, we will be going to our theme customizer, and to go to theme customizer, from this top bar you can just click here on this customize. Also there is another option, so if you go to your WordPress admin panel, from here just hover over on appearance, so you can go to customizer from this area as well. So I'm just going to the front end of our website, and from this top black bar I'm just clicking on customize. Okay, so here we are now inside the theme customizer. On the right side we can see the single blog post, and if we now want to customize anything, actually personally I like it very much, but let's say if you want to customize it, then from the left side to edit this single blog post page, from left side go inside post or pages layout, and then from within this place let's just go inside single post layout. Now here have a look. So here we can see the blog post title. If you don't want to display this title, you can turn it off from this place. So I'm just turning it off. Now we can no longer see the blog title, but of course we want to see that. So here I'm enabling it again. And there are a lot more other options, like if I scroll down from left side. So here you can enable or disable any of these elements. For example, if you don't want to appear these categories here at the top, you can just click on this eyeball icon. So here I'm just clicking on these categories. You see here at the top we can no longer see the categories. So in this way you can enable or disable any of this data. And there are more customization options. So by default you see we can only see at the middle, we can see the blog post. But let's say if you wanna use a sidebar on the right side of the blog post and you want this main blog post area at the left side, you can then select this layout. But personally I like this one, so I'm not changing anything from this place. And other than that, here are more other options like content style. If you want, you can just play or mess with other options. But like I said, personally I like the default settings. Also from here, like at the top we can see the featured image. If you don't want to display the featured image here on the single blog post page, you can just disable it from this place. And now I want to show you another thing. So from top, if I just go to our blog page, so I'm clicking blog from top. Now here in this blog page, we can see all the blog posts are coming here within these cards. So if you also want to customize these settings or layout, you can do that as well. So to do it from this left side, let's just go back by clicking on this left arrow. And then instead of this single post layout, this time we will be going inside of this archive layout. So here at the top of this page, we can see the title, it says blog, but personally I don't want it. If you want, you can keep it, but if you don't want it, you can disable it from here. So I'm just turning off this show archive title, so I'm disabling it. Now at the top, we can no longer see the title. Also with each of these blog posts, if you wanna customize them, you can do that. So from left, I'm just scrolling down. So here you see there are post items. There are post elements. So with each of these blog posts, we can see here category, here is the title, here is the author name, publishing date. Also here we can see some excerpt of the main blog post. Also here we can see read more button. If you want to enable or disable this from the blog page, you can do that from here. So for example, let's say if you don't want to show this excerpt here, you can just disable it. So this is the excerpt, so I'm just turning it off. So now we cannot see the excerpt, we can only see the title, some metadata and read more button. So if anyone clicks on this read more button, that will take them to the single blog post page. But actually I want to enable the excerpt. But you see, personally I don't like this kind of a big chunk of text. So from here I'm just clicking on this down chevron icon. So you can control the word count. So 55 word is huge. So here instead of 55 I'm just writing 25 words. So now the excerpts are sweet and short. Alright, so we are also done with our blog page settings. So from top, now I'm just going back to our home page. Okay, so we are done with all the pages. Now I just wanna show you how to work with this header. Also, if you scroll down, how to work with this footer. Okay, so let's now start with this header first. So first of all, I just want to show you how you can create a navigation menu like this, because you see I haven't created this navigation bar. It's actually created by itself from theme. So now I want to create a custom menu. So to do it, actually we can do it from the customizer as well. So from top, let's now go back. I'm going back one more time. So from the main panel, to create a menu, from left side, let's now click on menu. And here to create a new menu, I'm just clicking on create new menu, and you can give it any name. I'm just naming it main menu. And then this one is very important. So here is the menu location. So here I just wanna select it for primary and mobile devices. Primary means if you select it for primary, it will always be shown on the header right side here in this place. So I'm selecting the primary. Also, I want to display this same navigation on the mobile. So here I'm also selecting mobile. Let's now click on next. And here we will be adding our menu items. So from here, click on add items. And you see, we can see all of our pages here. So I just wanna use these pages as our menu link. So first of all, of course, I wanna use our home page. So I'm including home. Click on this plus icon, and right after home, I wanna use about, and then I'm adding service. Right after that, I'm adding the single service, which is web design, and then blog, and right after that, I'm adding contact page. And here I want to show you another thing. Okay, before that, here I just want to clarify you, like here we have just added our own pages, but let's say if you want to link anything, I mean if you want to link any external websites link on the main menu, you can do that as well. So to do it, you just need to open the custom option. Here at the top it says custom link, so I'm opening it this time. So URL, for example, here I'm just writing my website, so it's jimfahaddigital.com, and I'm naming it hire me. Okay, and if I now click on add to menu, you see it's also added as a link. Now if anyone clicks on this hire me button, that will take them to my other website. Okay, but I don't want that, so I'm deleting it from this place. I'm just clicking on this X, and now I want to show you another thing. Like here I want this web design as the submenu of the services. So to do it, I just need to drag this web design a bit right side here. So I'm just dragging it to a little bit right side in this place. Right now it becomes the submenu of this services item. So if you want to have a real view, I'm just clicking outside. So now have a look here. We have got home, about, then here we have got services, and web design is becoming the submenu of the services. Here we have got blog link, and here is the contact pages link. So we're done with this navigation menu, and now I wanna show you how you can work with more efficiently with the whole header. So first I'm going back and going back again. And from here, let's open the header. So now this is the header builder. At the bottom, we can see there are two columns. This is the left column and this is the right column. So on the right column, we have added primary navigation. Actually, it's coming from theme. I have done anything off screen. And here at the left side, we can see logo option. Okay, before we start working with this logo, I just wanna show you something with this navigation. Let's say if you wanna design something with this navigation item, how can you do that? So from left side, we can see the primary navigation option. Let's just go inside there. So here, let's say these items are looking much closer with each other. So here, I just wanna increase their spacing. So instead of 1.2 em, I'm just making the spacing to 2 em. So right now they are looking perfect. Also, if you want to do some other settings with these menu items, you can just go under design tab. From here you can change their normal color, you can change the hover color, also you can change the active color from this place. But right now I'm happy what it is right now, so we can just go back and go back one more time. Okay, we went outside of the header. Let's go inside header again. Let's now go under general tab. Now here in the left side, I want to insert my logo. So now I also want to show you how you can create your logo by using a free online tool. So to create our logo, we will be going to an online tool that is logomaker.com. It's actually logo maker without the E. So right after going inside logomaker.com, it says start my design. Okay, I'm clicking here. And now this is the main canvas. We can create our amazing logo here. And let's say if you want to use any icon, you can just search for that icon name from this place. But you know what, actually I just want to keep my logo really sweet and simple. So I will be using only the text. So first of all, I'm selecting the text by clicking on this T, and I want to create our logo name as JF Digital. So here I'm writing JF Digital. Then if you want, you can change its font family. So there are different type of font families, and you can see the font categories from here. So there are designer picks, fancy and cursive, but I just wanna have a font which is simple and modern, so I'm selecting it. And then you can select the exact font family from this right drop down. So I'm just opening it. From here you can select anything. For example, you can select this one, but it's looking kind of cartoonish, so I don't want that. Actually, I personally like Montserrat, so here I'm searching for Montserrat. Here we go, just select it. And then if you wanna just make it bold, click on this styles icon. From here I'm enabling bold by clicking here, so it's now looking bolder. At the same time, I also want to make it italic, so I'm clicking on italic. Then if you want, you can play with the line height or spacing, but I'm happy with it. And here I just want to show you another thing. Let's say, okay, first of all, I'm just adjusting its width like this, and then you can just make its size bigger by dragging the corners like this. Also, you can make it centered align in this way. Okay, actually, first of all, I just want to make it more bigger like this, and we can make it centered aligned in this way. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do, I just want to duplicate this heading. Okay, so first right click here and then click on duplicate. Now I'm dragging the duplicated one underneath here below, and let's first start working with the first one. Here I just want to change its color with our default blue color, and the color code is, you can use this color wheel to pick the color. So here I'm writing the color code, which is 3482FF. And then the second one, let's select the second one. I just want to change its color to 321F0F. So it's kind of dark color. Now here I want to do an interesting thing. So first of all, I'm selecting the first one. Here I just want to keep this JFD word. So double click here and I'm removing these next letters, and from the second one I just want to keep this IGITAL word. I'm just removing this JFD letters from here. Okay, let's now select the first one and I'm adjusting its width something like this. Also let's adjust its width, so here I'm just making it something like this. Now here I'm just moving it more left side, and okay, I'm just moving it a bit more, and right after that here I'm putting it in this place. Now you can select both of them together just by hovering over, just drag over them together, and then you can make them smaller together or you can make them bigger together. So I just wanna make them bigger like this. It went under this color palette, but no worries, because it will be saved the way we are seeing it right now. And now I just wanna save it. So from the top right corner, click on this save logo, and then it says if you want a very high resolution image, if you want a very high resolution logo, then you need to pay them, but it's completely optional because on web we don't need that much high resolution image. So here I'm just clicking on download low resolution PNG file. Let's click there, and from top I'm just clicking on I accept, then click on download free low resolution file. So here it's downloaded. Let's now go back inside our theme customizer. So now here I just want to insert our logo. So from left side, let's now go inside of this logo. Actually, we can upload our logo from this place, but I want to show you the best way to upload your logo. So for that, we will of course come back within this header, but let's just come back. Let's just go back. Okay, go back one more time. And here, let's now go inside the site identity. And here we will be uploading our logo. Okay, so click here on site title and logo control. Then from here, click on select logo. Go to upload files, click on select files. So here is the logo we have just created. Just select it, click on open, then click on select, and here I don't want to crop it, so I'm clicking on skip cropping. And here we go. By the way, we can see the logo and the site title at the same time, but I don't want this site title. So from here, logo layout, I'm just selecting the logo. And then this logo is looking kind of big, so you can control the logo's width from here. So I just wanna keep it to 140 pixel. Also from this place I wanna show you another thing, how to add your fav icon, because here at the top we can see an WordPress icon, so it's not looking much professional. So here if you wanna add that tiny icon on your browser top, so let's just scroll down from here, open on site icon, and from here click on select site icon. And make sure this icon should be square shape, so it could be 80 pixel by 80 pixel or 100 pixel by 100 pixel, like that. So you can create your fav icon also by using the logo maker tool, but I already have created one, so I'm just going to upload files, click on select files, and here this one jf-favicon.png, this one is my fav icon, so I'm selecting it, click on open, then click on select, and I also don't wanna crop it. So here I'm just clicking on skip cropping, and here we go. At the top of the browser we can see the little tiny icon. Not only this page, this fav icon would be shown on all other pages. So it's really great for your branding. Alright, now to save this work, just click on this publish button. Now let's go back, and now we can again go inside the header. So we were basically building our header from here. Now I wanna show you some other thing. Let's say if you want a transparent header, you can enable that as well. So to do it from here, you can just go inside enable header, and you can enable the transparent header from this place, but I don't want that, so I'm going back. And from here you can also enable the sticky header. Okay, so here I'm just going inside sticky header, and I want to use the sticky header. So from here enable sticky header, I'm just making it yes, whole header, this option. Now have a look. If I now scroll down, the header is becoming sticky at the top. So it's a great experience for your user, but here I wanna do a little tweak. Like I don't want this header all the time sticky at the top. I just want it to be sticky while we are trying to going to the top like this. Okay, so to enable that option, I'm turning on this one. It says enable reveal sticky on scroll up. So while we are scrolling down, we cannot see that, but while we will try to scroll up like this, the header will appear that time. So to turn it on, I'm just turning on the first option, this one. By the way, I don't want it to enable on mobile devices, so by default it's off on mobile device, so I'm keeping it off. Alright, now have a look. If I try to scroll down, we cannot see the header at the top in this place, but let's say if I try to scroll up like this, here we can see the header is appearing here. It's really cool. And now if you wanna do some styling with it, you can do that as well. So for example, I'm just going under this design. So here, let's say you wanna add a different background color for the sticky header, you can do that as well. So from here it says sticky header background. Okay, so let's just select it, and let's say you just wanna make its color to red, something like this. Now have a look. If I scroll down, we cannot see the header, but if I scroll up, we can see the red header. And if I go to the top, the red color is gone because it's now not the sticky header, it's the general header. But you know what, I don't want that red color, I'm just showing you what's possible. So to redo it, I mean to undo it, just click here on this undo icon, so it's resetting. But here I just wanna do one thing, because if I scroll up, you see we cannot understand what is the divider in between this header and this content. So I just wanna add a tiny border while it scrolls. So from here we can enable the sticky bottom border. So just click on this X, because by default it's off. So I'm adding just this solid color border. I'm selecting this one. And here its pixel would be only 1 pixel, and let's set its color. I just want it to make a off-white color, something like this. Or if you want, you can just make it 2 pixel so it's easily visible. And also here we can make it more light, something like this. So now have a look. Initially we cannot see any border. Also if you scroll down, we cannot see the header, but when we try to scroll up, we can see the header. Also we can see this border, so it's not conflicted with the below content. We can easily understand this is our header. How cool is that? Alright, let's now go back from left side. And here I wanna show you the mobile responsiveness of this header. So you can just click here on tablet and mobile. So here you see it's already looking great. If I now click on this hamburger icon, we can see the menu will appear like this on tablet. Also, if we click on mobile from here in this place, you see on the mobile, this menu pop-up will look like this and it looks really cool. So let's just click on this X. But let's say if you wanna change this hamburger icon, then from left side, you can just go inside this trigger. Now from here, you see the default hamburger icon is very sharp, so I want to use a bold icon, so I'm selecting this one. Also if you want, you can use these vertical 3 dots, but personally I like this one. So if I now click over it, we can see the menu items here on the mobile device. Also same for the tablet device, and on the desktop we can see the regular menu. So we are done with our header. Let's now go back one more time. Now I want to show you how to work with our footer. So this is our footer by default. Now I want to customize it. So first of all, let's go inside footer, and here we can see only the copyright text, but I want it in 2 columns. So in the left we want this copyright text, and on the right side we want the social media icons. So to do that, first of all, I'm just removing this copyright text from this below row, so I'm just deleting it. Now here I wanna use this one. So to make it 2 columns, first of all we can just select this row or this row. Okay, I'm just selecting this row, so I'm clicking on this gear icon, and from here I wanna make it 2 columns instead of 3, so I'm selecting 2. So here is the left column and here is the right column. So now within the left column, click on this plus icon. Here I wanna use the copyright widget, so I'm selecting copyright. And within the right column, click on this plus icon. Here I wanna use the social widget, so I'm selecting social. So if we scroll down, here we can see at the left this is the copyright text, and on the right we can see social items. Okay, now if you wanna edit this copyright text, you can just click here on this copyright gear icon. So from here, this copyright within this curly bracket means copyright icon, this one, and year, so it says 2023, but it's dynamic here. So if you keep it like this in 2024, it will be automatically changed by itself. And here I don't want this WordPress theme by Cadence WP, so I'm just removing it, and instead here I'm just writing. Actually I also wanna remove this site title from here. So I just wanna write here, for example, all rights reserved by Jim Fahad, something like this. Then also if you want, you can control the alignment. For example, if you wanna make it right aligned, you can do that, but I just wanna make it left aligned, and vertical aligned, I'm just keeping it middle aligned like this. Then let's go inside this right column. So here I'm just clicking on this gear icon of this social. So here by default we can see the Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, but if you want to add more, you can just click here on add social, and for example if you want to add your LinkedIn, just select LinkedIn. You see the LinkedIn icon has been added instantly. And then let's scroll down. I want to align them from right, so I'm selecting right. Also the content vertical alignment, I'm setting it to centered. And if you wanna, and of course you want to add the social links of the social icons, so to do it you just need to click here on set social links, just click there, and we have added Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and LinkedIn. So you just need to put link within the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube field, so they will get the link automatically. Alright, so let's now go back one more time. So we're also done with our footer. So we have made our complete website. We can now minimize the customizer from left side, but don't forget to click on this publish button to save all these settings. Okay, let's now minimize the bar from left side by clicking here on hide controls and have a final preview of all of the pages. So here, this is our beautiful home page. We can see the beautiful banner. Everything is looking great. Here is the services area. Here is the about us area. Here is our beautiful tabs. So we can go under web design, branding like this, and here is the testimonial area. Here is our global footer. Everything is looking great. Let's now go to our about page. So here is everything is looking great on about us page as well. So we can see the navigations, we can see the animated icons here. Here we have got some fun facts about ourselves, and then here is the team members with their social links. Also we have reused the testimonial here from home page. Let's now go to our services page. Here our services page is also looking great, and also we have created this beautiful pricing table. Altogether it's looking really great. Let's now go to the single services page. So here I'm going to web design page. So here is our web design page, and following the same manner you can create other single services page. So here everything is looking great, all the features, and here we can see this hover effects. Altogether it's looking really great. So let's now go to the blog page. Here we have created this blog page by using the theme customizer, and everything is looking great. Also if we go inside of any single blog post, in the single blog post everything is looking great, super clean and easy to read for visitors. Also from underneath we can go to previous and next post. We can see the similar blog post from here. Also people can make comments here on our blog post. Let's now go to our contact page. We have also created this beautiful contact us page from scratch, so people can now communicate with us instantly by using this contact form. And also we have made everything responsive for all devices. So we have successfully made the whole website from scratch. Now you can create any kind of design by leveraging this skill. Feel free to let me know your opinion about this tutorial in the comment section. Please give this video a big thumbs up and feel free to share this video on social media. Once again, thank you so much for watching this full tutorial. I will see you in the next video. For now, bye bye.